The cards speak. Justice listens. Welcome to the unseen. Truth doesn't hide forever, not from the eyes that see. Spirits stir, clues awaken. Let the seeing begin. Behind every crime, a shadow speaks. I'm Lady Zelda. Welcome to Seeing Crime. Hello, everyone. Hello, my darlings. How are you? Hello. I have a special guest in the studio tonight, and I'm so glad to introduce you to her. I'm so happy that she is here with us. So there we go. I want to kind of sit like this so she gets full credit because there's something that I want to talk to you all about. But first of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here once again. And I want you to know we are this close to 9,000 subscribers. 9,000. Now, I'm a small channel, and I'll tell you what, I am so happy because attorney Melanie Little got 100,000 subscribers. Yes, we love her. Congratulations, Ms. Melanie, if you're watching. And Nurse Kim is now over 20,000. I'm just saying. I'm happy for each and every one of us. Everybody is climbing because this is now the trend. I mean, who's going to be watching television anymore, right? But if we get closer to 9,000 subscribers tonight, we will have a giveaway. So if you could please do me a favor. If you're watching for the first time, click the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, come on in. You will find we have a fantastic community and you'll love it. I just know you will. So thank you. And I want to welcome True Oracle. I always do this because I have the chat on this side of my screen so I don't miss a thing. So we welcome True Oracle to the show. And pardon me. Now, I didn't take my allergy pill today. I should have. And I don't want to pop up to get it. I may have to. So thank you to each and every one of you. I have the best chat going. So thank you. Now, it has been a week, and I'm going to tell you right here, this is the man of the week right here. This is the man of the week. Oops, sorry. This is the man of the week right here. I'm mirrored, so that's why it looks funky. This is the man of the week. Attorney Robert Alessi, isn't he cute? Listen, he's 2 years older than I am. That's a perfect age for me. As long as he's not married, I don't know. If he is, well, a girl can dream. But he is one of the kindest attorneys that I have ever seen in action. I'm not kidding. Kind, adorable, absolutely. Oh, And did you see her grinning? Auntie Bev grinning? Oh my goodness. Where do I begin? Right? It's like she was sitting there. Come on, Bev, here. Wipe your chin off, girl. Wipe your chin off. Hello. And yes, I did see the picture of the Galerer and Alessi with the arms control thing. Yeah, I love it. And did you see the one with Microdot's Richie, the Galerer, and Turtle Boy? Listen, these guys, no, they weren't doing that, but I'm doing that for them. They were all standing there together. It was fantastic. So yeah, they all look great. Just hello. I love it. And I saw somebody in the, no, the photo was not fake at all. So I have a little something. I saw somebody in the chat talking about it. I'm going to show it to you right now so we can get that part of being sick over with. And this is the reason why, my darlings, that Auntie Bev had to get out of court early yesterday. Look here. Let me see if I can get that closer for you, because you got to see this. No, I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Let me see. I hear somebody meowing because they are in, pardon me, watching cat TV. Look at this. The Bar Association of Norfolk, I always said something, Norfolk County, Wednesday, May 21st, 4 Points Sheridan, Norwood. At 6 p.m. was the reception. And the person of the year is the Honorable Beverly J. Cannoni. Pardon me. So there we are. Pardon me, flight attendant. May I please have one of those bags? Yeah, those. One of those. Okay. Yeah, that's as they used to say a whole long time ago, gag me with a spoon. And it doesn't take a spoon. Hello. I just wonder, when they have these things, I just wonder what's on the menu. Do you do that too? I'm like, what's on the menu? What's on the menu at these places? So yeah, my darlings, something else. Do me a favor, my darlings. I need to take an allergy pill. It's getting, and I forgot to do that. I'll be right back. You say good girl to Chloe and give her some treats. She's sitting there very nicely, and I got a little tidbit to tell you about Miss Chloe. And I'll be right back. Don't look at my chair. Hi, don't you like that? Hi, everybody, come, and I'm leaving, but hello. Thank you, everyone. So yes, let's put Bob. I love how the other attorneys, Bob. I saw Attorney Betterow last night, and I mean, he just, Bob. Oh yeah, hi. Hello. There we are, my darlings, there we are. But I got something else I want to show you. And then we'll get into it because there's other people coming in. And I want to show you a little clip. I know you're all going to love this one. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me put this together and get things back to the way it was. Okay, now let me find this. I got to get it set up for you guys because you're going to love this. This is from our sweetheart Richie Microdots. Let me present this to you, my darlings. Big hugs, big hugs. Let me present this to you because you're going to love it. Oh, give me a second. Hello, I have to pick it up first. All right, here we are. Now, again, this is from our sweet Richie Microdots. Get ready. Get ready. Now, he sent this to Auntie Deb, and I'm sure they won't mind. Here we go. Watch and love this.
Oh, yeah, hang on. I think your words were, oh my gosh, yeah, I think I did go there. And he didn't ask a follow-up question?
Yeah. That's, starting again. We don't need to watch that again. Now, my darlings, I asked Richie, I wrote to him and said, I'm disappointed. I thought you were going to use some special effects. Seriously, that's how I see her. Anytime I've ever read in her direction, let me see, that's how I see her. I'll take that on in any dark alley any day. Okay, my darlings, we got some things happening here. Hello, hello. We have a super sticker from Darlene. Bless you, my darling, for your generosity to the channel. You guys, you're such a blessing because you keep things going. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And another $4.99 super chat. Love me some Zelda and Microdots. Thank you. I love the Microdots thing. Thank you. I'm going to tell you, I am so excited to be joining Microdots. We're not talking about it right now, but we will when this is all, the dust is settled from Karen and she's okay. We're going to be doing some ghost hunting. And he's going to record it, so you guys are going to see it. We might even have some live segments, and if it goes very well, it may be a thing. We don't know. And Deb, bless your heart. Rest in peace, dear Chloe. Yes, good girl. Thank you, Zelda, for everything you do. And thank you, my darlings, for all being here and your generosity. Thank you. And thank you again. So, good evening, everyone. Come in. We're getting closer to 9,000 subs. Welcome to everyone at True Oracle for being here. I love it. Oh my goodness. I love it. Ain't nobody gonna get us. Don't you worry. Everybody is safe. There's a divine protection over us. Things are going pretty good in the trial. Hank has done his thing, but there's a little something that I want to share with you. And here we go. Ready? Here we go. Hear ye, hear ye. You are now in the paranormal court in the house of Zelda. You can be the judge. I went down the rabbit hole again. Went down the rabbit hole just a little bit. And I wanted to share something with you. Okay? And some of the testimony on the DNA. Now, I'm not the only one that found this. And I want you to know that the defense now has been notified. I've sent some of my findings that's been sent to the defense. So nobody has to do anything, all of that. So all is good, okay? But I want to share this with you. One of the DNA experts, I can't find the clip. I know it's out there, and I've been having some other things, so I'm going to let all of you try to find it. It's a forensic DNA testimony. They said very quickly that there were some keratinized tissue in John O'Keefe's shirt and clothing, and they glazed over it. Now, they've been talking about pig DNA like crazy. And they had a veterinary lab test for dog DNA. But they didn't test for this. What keratinized, hold on, let me show you. The keratin clue, what's hidden in the DNA evidence. Let me show you, my darlings, is this. Keratinized DNA, fresh from the mouth, suggests a bite, abrasion or tearing, or being gripped, dragged, or attacked. A German Shepherd connection, pig DNA to a German Shepherd, possibly Chloe. Biting or aggressive behavior can transfer DNA, sorry, I made a typo there. DNA, including traces of recent food. Pig DNA doesn't mean a pig was there. It could mean a dog was. Pig DNA doesn't show up unless it is considered to be, my dear friends, what is called a secondary transfer. A secondary transfer, my darlings, is where this can come from. Because German Shepherds like pig ears and all that other stuff. Good girl, Chloe. But finding this, there's actually a very technical word for it that I can't pronounce. It's keratinized epithelial cells. What does that mean? It is gum tissue, and it resides on the inside of the mouth by the teeth. Now, this keratinized gum tissue can also show up in other parts of the body. But in this particular situation, keratinized gum tissue is on Officer John's shirt, as far as I'm understanding. That's what was said, and that's what I took and I ran with it. Now, I shared this with someone who shared it with the defense team, specifically Robert Alessi. And I will tell you, I am 100% sure I am not the first one who's told him, and he certainly probably has known this quite for a long time. You see, the idea of them taking the pig DNA and gliding over it, because the labs did not test for dog DNA, That's why dog DNA didn't show up. And if they did test for DNA, that's why dog DNA didn't show up. But the saliva of a dog can transfer a meal that they've had 3 days earlier. That is amazing to me because it resides in their mouth. And when a very aggressive dog can either attack or grip, bite, there's all of this comes up, and it can actually produce saliva from stomach juices. So, how did the pig DNA get there, my dear forensic people? Because, first of all, we know that the prosecution is controlling every bit of this evidence that's being put out. So, I want you to be, I'm not the first one, and I'm not going to take credit for this, but I want you to be on your toes and watching when the defense comes out. Because quite frankly, I'm going to say this. This could be the puzzle, the piece of the puzzle to place John in the house. The only thing that they could say is, well, Chloe wasn't there. Did you hear her barking? Chloe wasn't there. Because do you notice, let's go back to the sinister Jennifer McCabe. Do you remember when she said, and this is, I want you to come back now. Come with me, come with me, come with me. It is on X, the sinister, and it is in Microdots Richie's YouTube. There's a reason why Alan Jackson, when Jennifer McCabe was on the stand, said, did you hear Chloe barking when you went in the house? Did you hear her barking? When you went upstairs, did you hear her barking? Because I can tell you right now, when they, not if, but when they find this out, they're going to say, well, she wasn't there. You better prove that Chloe was there. Maybe, we don't know. Maybe he was playing with a neighbor dog. You know how gaslighting they are. And I'm going to tell you, I don't even want to call him an attorney because he is a disgrace to the profession. When we see people like the defense team, and then we see Hank Brennan, when we see Hank Brennan, he is the master gaslighter. Maybe we can just say he's got a lot of gas, because that's what it sounds like. Every time he opens that mouth, I cringe, because it's nothing but lies, 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 in my opinion. So I'm going to say, well, Brian Albert already testified that she was there, but it was Jen McCabe that said, when I went in the house, why didn't you hear Chloe barking? She wasn't there. I don't know. I didn't see her. I didn't hear her. I didn't see her. I didn't see her. So, believe me, let's be careful about what we put in the chat, okay? No trigger words, please. That will get me locked and loaded. So, yeah, a gas bag. He's a gas bag. So, this might mean something, and it may not. I just want you to know. And I'm not going to take the credit for it. Because, like I said, there's other people that know this. And I'm sure that attorney Bobby Alessi knows this. But this is a big thing. It's a big thing. The fact that they did not even test the clothing until 44 days after, and then it rode around in the back of Michael Proctor's vehicle in a bag and wasn't marked into evidence, and then didn't give it over to get DNA testing. So we'll see what happens. We're going to see what happens with this. But, I had to tell you, we've got an honorable mention here tonight with Chloe. So I just wanted to let you know. And you know what, Phoebe? You're right. They counted on Karen pleading guilty. They counted on that. Yeah, they counted on it. Well, I think the dog was there, absolutely. But remember the 507 call that Jennifer McCabe made that basically was, to me, in my opinion, it was the wake up call. Oh, you better hurry. You better get him. She's coming. And she's not going to say no for an answer. I've got Carrie with me. So what we can do is we can delay it, put everything in place, and get rid of Chloe. I don't know that she said that, but it would make sense. Wouldn't it? Karen's on her way. You better be careful. But if you look up keratinized cells and it takes you completely down. I've spent 3 days and I could spend another 5 looking at keratinized tissue, because the reality of it is we know that a human being did not bite John. And you can't blame Chloe. She did what she was trained to do, and she was a loaded little cannon. All it would have taken is somebody go, yep, and she's in action. And seriously, John, in my opinion, based on what I've seen and read, did not have a chance. I think he tried to fight, but it was short-lived because he was jumped, and it just seriously is very sad. Very sad. So I can't wait to these people like John De Pietro and all these, oh my heck. So yeah, if Chloe were there that morning that the first responders were there, she would have been a nutcase. You could have heard her all over the neighborhood. And this is why I'm kind of hoping that Annie Chung, the neighbor that lives right beside them, saw something. She could have seen them taking Chloe away. They could have seen something. So there's funky. And with all this, this all comes down to 3 people now with the MSP. Former pooper trooper, former poopy Michael Proctor, number 1, Yuri Buchanek, and Tully, in my opinion. Because first of all, let's do a little bit of time here. Tully was rehomed in October, and yet he delivered some of this evidence. Who was it? To this Shannon Burgess in December. What is he doing? Still working for the DA's office if he were rehomed. Hello. That opens up another can of worms. I'm telling you, my darlings, I'm telling you. The moment you see, and I'm going to say they'll probably, the defense, I'm sorry, the prosecution most likely will rest Wednesday at the absolute latest. And then you're going to see. Then you're going to see a professional defense where all the pieces of the puzzle start coming together. Will they call Proctor to the stand? Will they call Higgy Baby? Will they call, there's many, Brian Albert. The problems that I have with this, the problems that I have with Higgy and Proctor, and Higgy especially, if you watch his testimony in the last trial, he sat there, eyebrows up, kind of wide-eyed, like, oh my goodness, I know, and just, calm. And he gave off an impression of not guilty. He gave off this impression that he was just this lonely ATF agent that was looking for a new mama. And he thought Karen was it. I hope they don't call him. They may not be able to if he is singing like a little bird, because we don't know. I do not think, pardon me, I don't think that they should call Higgy Baby for that reason. The other person I do not believe that they should call is Poopy Proctor. Pardon me, there we go, got to fix that background. Is Poopy Proctor. One thing, the reason I'm saying that is because you don't know. He could just be a loose cannon. You don't know what he would do. He could say that let's think about it. Everybody already knows the finger has been pointing to him, including the court, has been throwing him under the bus. Because he's been a throwaway, and so is Higgy. What if he got on the stand? What if he just, he could tank this for Karen in some ways. He could. But it's very evident to me that Proctor fiddled around with the ring evidence of when Karen got home, because I think that the ring camera at One Meadows was 12:41 a.m. John had already been done she did not even get home, and the perpetual was hitting the fan inside 34 Fairview. This is why I'm going to tell you, this is why the prosecution is not calling him, and they're not calling Higgins either, because both of them can tank it for the prosecution. They may have somebody come in and read those disgusting texts again, but you know what? They may not even need it. What they need is all the evidence of fiddling around, of somebody hiding and taking evidence. And that's what they'll do. A little bit of it, we've got a preview of coming attractions. We do. We got a preview of that. But the thing of it is, even if they put him on there, look, I can see a lot of you going, oh, I want him to fess up. Oh, I want him to tell this. Look, He has lied from the beginning. Even if he said one thing, how could we believe him? People who lie to you will steal from you. And people who steal from you will lie to you. And he has done that. How could we believe if he was on the stand? We cannot. No matter if he got on there and looked over at Karen and said, I'm so sorry, Karen. I have been a scumbag. Those texts were disgusting, but I hid evidence. I knew what happened. Someone told me to do it. Here's the person who told me to do it. We still couldn't even say that. Most of these jurors, the majority of them, are far from dumb. They know what's going on. They've seen this before. They've seen this before. And believe me, most people don't trust cops. They don't. Because there's just been so much in social media of the bad stuff. It's very hard to see the good stuff because the bad outweighs it. I'm going to tell you, don't worry. Everything will be brought out in the order that it is supposed to be brought out. And I'm going to also tell you, when Hank decides that he wants to be a nasty guy to Arca, and especially to Mr. Wolf and Dr. Wolf, pardon me, Dr. Wolf sits there and he's stoic, calm, does not have a demeanor, and they're precise. They've done more testing. There's more coming out. And when they give that testing, ooh, it would behoove the judge, if she wants to remain person of the year, to do this. When I say do this, I mean do the right thing. Because this isn't going to look good on her. Because I'm going to tell you this. A judge never wants to put themselves in an appellate decision where a higher judge overrules them and overturns their decisions. Never. That's like, oh, we cannot do that. Arca won't be rattled. You don't have to worry. Arca won't be rattled. This is getting ready to get really good. I knew that the month of May would be really, I'm telling you right now, the month of June will be wild. And I do believe that we will be done before the end of June. We, meaning the defense. Karen's case will be over. The defense will rest before the end of June. By July 10th, we will know. We will know. AKA Cat Lady. Pardon me for drinking on the stream. What do you think about the individual meetings the jurors have with Bev? She switched their seats, including chair one, which should be the foreman. Well, one thing about this is, okay, I think the jurors are fed up because this has been such a joke from the prosecution that it's very hard to keep a straight face. And I think that one man, from what I understand, was kind of laughing and they were making sighs, and there was another woman, a man on the jury. They were kind of, you know, talking back and forth, and they were kind of snickering and everything else. But I am going to tell you this. I think Peg has been an issue as well. And I think somebody has said something to Bev. Now, whether she will do something about it, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to tell you, if I were sitting on that jury and I saw Peg O'Keefe sitting there giving everybody the stinky eye when they were walking by, rolling her eyes, being a something or other, I would probably sit there and just stare at her just like this. And then maybe raise an eyebrow. She would get the hint. And then if they said anything to me, what I would do is say, Your Honor, that person is so distracting. I can't keep my mind on what's going on. With the stinky eyes and with the stares and all this, I'm sorry, pardon me, but that's what I would do. And I want you to know, I get messages every day. What's Peg gonna do when Karen is acquitted? You know what? Nothing. She hates Karen. She's not going to accept this. Listen, just because Karen is acquitted doesn't mean that it's going to change the story for these people. Jennifer McCabe will be on here. Oh, hello, Carrie. Oh, yeah, listen, I'm getting my blowout right now. And have you heard they have acquitted her? Well, I've got to tell you, I know she did this. We all know she did this. Peg knows she did this. We all know she did this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, listen, I've got to go down to the FBI office because they want me to help them with another case. So I just wanted to let you know they're never going to believe that it's Karen. Jennifer McCabe planted that seed in their heads. And for a distraction, sorry, I've got a hair in my eye, my darlings. And it's for the reason of a distraction. That's why. That's why. Because remember, in the old days when I first started on this channel, bottom line is, I have said that this is an SOS case. SOS case. This SOS case, my darlings, you know what that means? Swap out suspects. I've seen it before. And they do it because I have my client, Marianne. We talked about her last time we were live. Look at what happened in Delphi. It's not that it doesn't happen. It's the SOS theory. Swap out suspects. What you're experiencing, what you're seeing, my darling, is this. Listen, my darling, I got to tell you this. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're in the room watching Cat TV. They've had their little flea treatment today, and I don't want them up all around me. And so they're watching TV, and there's one over here sitting in the window, and so there you go. So there, my darlings, this. What you're seeing coming from Proctor and Buchanan and all this is panic. How does that what does that mean? Well, they thought about Lucky first thing, and then that didn't work. So then they thought about Karen, and they swapped out suspects. They swapped them out. That's what the bad actors did. They decided. They made an executive decision, boom, done. But what happened when she started fighting? They started doubling down. That's why you're seeing pieces of tail light that didn't match. That's 20, we had what, 47 pieces of tail light in the yard that was found, and only 23 matched. What did they do? Go to the junkyard and just pick up any old tail light because they thought that nobody would be smart enough to have. See, that's what happened. That's what happened. And you know what, Rosebud, you're right. Because what's going to happen is this. When Karen is acquitted, because she already said that she's mad, you left him there? Well, what was he for? He's certainly enough drunk, Peg. Did he learn that from you? So he was making up his own mind on what he was doing, including Aruba. So when this is all over and Karen is acquitted, Karen, my darlings, will still be the bad guy. And the reason is because Peg will blame her. She's got to blame somebody. I mean, after all, pardon me, I've heard that they were not talking, they were not speaking when John passed away. And it's very sad because they were in the middle of this custody thing for the niece and the nephew. Because there is such a thing called a death benefit from Social Security, in my opinion. Allegedly, supposedly. So there we go. She's never going to, she will not hear it. But I can tell you this, and I mentioned it in my video last night. It's not only going to be Karen, in my opinion, suing. It will be her whole family suing everybody else. Watch and see. And I'll be right there in the front row going, hello, do you hear? Do you need another sigil for this? Because there you go. Thank you, Born a Hawkeye. You're beautiful. Look at her. So yeah, absolutely. So we've got this. We've got this. I just cannot wait. And I'm also going to tell you, you may not know this little tidbit of information, but it's my understanding that attorney Nan Gallagher is presented in front of the board of the Bar Association of Massachusetts to be licensed in the state of Massachusetts. Something's going on. Something's going on. Okay, I'm seeing all this chat in here about sending me pictures. So give me a second and let me see what this is all about. Oh, yeah, I saw that. In fact, I talked about it 2 streams ago, my darling. I saw that. Now, the one thing I want everybody to understand is that there's a lot of reflections in that hallway because there are red fire lights up here. So we just don't know. But Higgy, it does show that Higgy has a red fist coming out of that room. So there we go. Yes, they are already receiving them. But if somebody's fighting whoever the children go to, because my son had to get it too, and you have to designate a receiver of those funds because they are, well, the daughter is, or the young lady isn't anymore, but the son still is, or the nephew still is. You have to designate a receiver to receive that, period. Because you just can't, you can't just give it to a kid. So if she was fighting for the kids, who would be getting the death benefit from the niece and the nephew? Who was getting it before? John? There we go. But you know, we can sit here and speculate all day long, but that is the nut and bolt of it. Whatever is really going on, I mean, it is what it is. It's the Guardian. Thank you so much, Brielle. Look at that beautiful picture. It's the Guardian. You have to have a guardian. So yeah, absolutely. Real IT. I love that. Look at this. You know, John didn't seem to be a greedy guy. If anything, it seemed like he was giving up a life for them as well. That's right. And I'm going to also tell you, I think there was a lot more going on in the home. And you know what? It's their business. It's maybe it's their business. I don't think so. She already has civil attorneys. She already has civil attorneys, but you don't know who else may need or want an attorney. So there you are. So you never know. You never know. So yeah, someone in their father's family. See, and the thing of it is, it's really not my business. It's nobody's business. But the idea of it is, Peg wanted those kids. And that's why they were not speaking. It's my understanding. However, that worked out. Yeah, that's right. And they can't bank it. That's right. You can't save it up. You have to show that you have proven. I know, I was through that. You have to prove where you spent the Social Security for the child. And it can be clothes, it can be anything, but you're not allowed to save it. Not allowed to save it. And that's, people think, oh my gosh, if you would just save that. No, it's there for the support of the child. You have to spend it. Food, clothing, school, sports, whatever the case may be. Hold on a minute here. Lady Zelda, when you do the cards, tell me, are all these free carrying signs going to go to waste as the no signage rule remains in effect? I made over 40 of these beautiful signs. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe not. I don't know. But what I can tell you is the movie's going to be fantastic. The movie will be fantastic. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So there we go, my darling. There we go. So yeah, I don't see that there's going to be a third trial, and I'm not so sure that Nan would join that trial. But we don't know. Okay, we don't know. So we just have to see how things are going. Well, I'm going to tell you, I was in Tennessee and I had to prove it with my son. So I think it just all depends on, I had to show a yearly statement of what the funds were used with my son. So there we are. I forget the night. Todd McGee, retired trooper, Nan Geller as a panel 3 to the one seat. Okay. You think Karen will be found not guilty? Yes. But I will know more after, worst case, when this first started, when they first went into trial, I think it was before the first of the year when they were doing all the hearings and all this preparing. It looked like, as I was reading, it looked like another mistrial. Now it has moved to a not guilty verdict. And especially when the defense puts out their um, stuff, honey, I never called you a liar and I never will. I'm just saying I had to do it. Whether you do or not, see, I don't even want to say these things, but I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just telling it probably depends on what field office you are in. So that's all. That's all. I'm not calling you a liar. That's it. So anyway, that's the way it is. So yeah, yeah, I had to too. So, but I think it just depends on the situation. It can depend on anything. So it is what it is. So sometimes it can be a 1 year. Sometimes it can be, as I've heard different things with different people. If my lawyer helped me with it, that's all I know. So there we are. Um, yeah, we know that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sage, if that's how you feel, you're more than welcome to your opinion. And that's what makes the world go around. I mean, it's fine. It's the way it is. So it is what it is. You bring a lot of understanding. Well, hello. We have to do that. We have to do that. I have one here I think I missed. Did I miss it? No. But it's still sticking there. It's a super sticker. I thought I got it, but maybe I didn't. But thank you very much, Darlene. Thank you. Thank you. So, but we're not going to have a big debate in the chat, are we? No, we don't have to. But what I'm just going to say is I believe personally that Karen is innocent. It's factually guilty is not on the table. Forensically guilty is not on the table. There's a lot going on. So there we go. So that's the thing. I do not believe that John was hit by a car. It just does not. Okay, thank you. It just does not compute. When bruised after, right? Right? That's right. Karen Reed is factually innocent, yes. And she is forensically innocent as well. Let's remember that. She is forensically innocent, factually innocent. We're going to hear so much more. Christina, Lady Zilla, you bring me so much comfort and sanity. Well, welcome. They're coming to take me away, ha ha, hee hee, to the funny farm where life is beautiful. I've had my days disabled and home alone a lot. Love your lives. Christina, look at that little doggy. Thank you for being here, my darlings. All is good. All is good. And everybody, we don't have to put caps in the chat. We're all good. It's all good. Everybody is allowed to have their opinion. So it makes the world go around. It is what it is. But there are those people that are no matter what you do, no matter what you show them, they'll always believe, because maybe they just don't like the way that Karen dresses. I'm going to tell you what, that black suit with the gold buttons, hello, I'm here for it. Hello. That was a smart suit. That's something that I would wear. I love it. Brielle, thank you so much. I'm glad you are. I'm glad you found it here. I'm glad you found. So, okay, we're too serious right now. Let's do something else. Let's do something else. All is well. All is well. Let me check something. Let me check something. Let me check. Do me a favor, my darling. Oh boy, we're getting close. We're less than 25 people away from 9,000. Oh my. Can we reach it during this? I think we can. Everybody, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe because I want to have a giveaway tonight while you're here. So do us a favor, do that. And there we go. There we are, Christina. I just gave to Karen Fund for her defense and wrote a little note in the messenger part. I was so happy to be able to do. You know what? That's so kind of you. Thank you. Because you know what? Everything counts. Everything counts. Yeah. So, Zelda, can you say, oh, of course you can say that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thank you. Thank you. You know, Social Security changes the rules a lot, and I went through that as well. Thought I'd share Yuri and his pal Webster. Oh my God. Um, when both parents are deceased, children will receive the Social Security benefit from both of their parents. That's correct. Would have received after 18. Guardian receives now. Yes. And there's a certain time that if your child goes to college, so there's so many different things. Oh my heck. Listen, Social Security, we just don't even know. So it is what it is. Hit the thumbs up and sub. That's right, because we want to have a giveaway. We're going to do that soon because we're very, very close. Very, very close. Actually, my fiance is subscribing as we speak. Bravo, fiance. We got you. Thank you, Ashley, for letting us know. I love it. Bless you. Bless you. Aaron, thank you so much. We have to stay positive. Listen, I am not a person who can just hide and say, oh my gosh, it's over. Oh my gosh, what are we going to do? No, there's always a way. I have found there's always a way. Always. Always. So there we go. There we go. So let me say, let me see, let me say, let me see, let me say. All right. So I got another little thing that I want to share with you. Yes, I did, and sent her well wishes yesterday. And when we began the stream tonight, I was announcing that Melanie got her 100,000 subs, and bravo, Nurse Kim got over 20,000. So, things are growing. There you go, Bonnie. There you go. That was the song back then. When I was a kid, we were never allowed to sing it. Isn't it funny when we were kids? I was never allowed to watch James Bond movies. And to this day, I've not watched a lot of them. I think what I need to do when this is over is just sit down and watch James Bond. So there we go. Yeah, absolutely, Linda. No doom. We don't do the doom and gloom. We just can't. It's that, my friends, is not in my DNA. Not. That doesn't mean that I don't get upset or, whatever. No. No. Don't go there. It's okay, my darlings. We still wish Miss Melanie wonderful. Now on to the next. What's the next thing now? I don't even know. It's 100,000. You get a silver plaque, and I think what is it, 500,000 or is it a million? I saw somebody the other day that had 3.6 million. I mean, what the heck? I'd be like flipped out. Standing Stones, Lady Zelda likes Jethro Tull. That's all I needed. Absolutely. I'm here for Jethro. I'm here for Jethro. Deanna, thank you. 263 thumbs up for 406 in chat. Now, my darlings, can we do better than that? Can you just put your DNA on your device and give us a thumbs up, please? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. And thank you so much for that. So many great handles here. We do have, my gosh, the names. 500,000 is gold. Okay, good. You get a gift. I'll tell you what gift I want to get. Y'all are going to laugh. I want the coconut cake that Tom Cruise gives away to all of his pals at Christmas and on their birthdays. I want that coconut. Tom, if you're watching, my darling, I want a coconut cake. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll take it. I'm not even a fan of coconut cake that much, but I've heard that there is I heard that this cake is just like, thank you, Patty, so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Well, I've got to tell you what I saw from this, what is his name? John DiPietro person. I'll tell you what. Yes, this is Chloe behind me. Patricia had a little opening about Chloe and her pig DNA. But hold on, I saw something about hold on. German chocolate cake, yes. Pinky 99, I'll settle for an almond joy. You know it. I looked at my son before I went online and said, "Oh my heck, I wish I had a candy bar." And he looked at me because I don't eat candy bars. And I rarely eat candy because when I do, it's like, hello. So I don't do it. But that would be amazing. That would be amazing. And it's like, whatever. Hello, can you please bring me an almond joy and deliver it? Stat. Yeah. Only I like Kit Kat too. Yes, Brenda, this kitty, she is in the room. She's supposed to be watching cat TV, but she's upset. And they had their little flea treatment today, and I don't want them up and around here. So she has a lot to say. So there you go. Black Forest cake. That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Milky Way, absolutely. I used to like Payday, but they don't taste right. Maybe I feel like I'm turning into my grandparents. Where, do you ever be around people and they say, "Oh, it didn't taste like that when I grew up"? No, some of these things don't. Reese's peanut butter bars are Beth's jam. Oh, hey, I could work on that jam too. Let me see. Two of them love chasing the fish. Yeah, the squirrels are the thing. The lady from DNA lab in California that testified in the first trial said inhibitors were used on the clothing. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of little things. And I kind of look at this and I'm thinking, who's telling, who's telling us? I ate a bag of sugary coconut shavings for baking when I was a kid. 3 years to eat coconut, right? When I was expecting with my son, no, I'm sorry, it was my daughter, a box of wheat thins a day with a block of cream cheese. And after I gave birth, I could not look. I could not eat pancakes and I could not eat cream cheese for a long time. So there, how do we get off on the food? We always get off on the food. The Amish church ladies made peanut butter eggs and coconut eggs for Easter. They're the best. My mother always made our Easter candy except for jelly beans. She made those homemade turtles. You know the turtle candies that have the caramel in the middle, and she even had a little mold, and she would put little, I don't know, peanuts for the little leggies, and oh my god, they were wonderful. Those were so, oh my gosh, they were so good. And I'll tell you what she used to do for the caramel. She, you know, the cans of the um, Borden's condensed, sweetened condensed milk. She would boil that, but you got to make sure it's on a low boil and the water stays above the can, otherwise it'll burst. But she did that, and you have to boil it like for like 4 hours. And she would do that, and oh my gosh. And I tell you what we would do, we would eat that on top of pineapple rings for desserts. It was so good. Oh my gosh. It was so good. Okay. I have another little announcement, my darlings. Pardon me. Okay. Now, yeah, I want a snack now. What the heck? I don't have anything around here to snack on. Hello? 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 Can you bring me something? Right? All right, my darlings. Now check this out. Hold on, I gotta check. I gotta check. I gotta check. Oh my gosh, we are 15 people away, my darlings. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Woohoo, we can do it. 15 subs away. And then we're going to have a giveaway. Now, what is in the giveaway? I don't know. Um, Pardon me. I don't know. I think maybe we can we can do palm readings again. We did that last time and I think everybody liked them. We can do a palm reading again, and then we can do, pardon me, I've got the hiccups. We can do a palm reading again, and then we can do um, another moon phase report or a moon phase reflection. We can do one of those. Who's talking over here? So we can do that. Okay, we can do it. Subscribes. Palm. We can do palm readings. We can do moon reflection reports or moon phase reports. It's not Sammy. Sammy is over here in the windowsill. It's been very sunny all day and very warm. So she feels just like a little warm. She just got warm. So she's staying right there, and the sun's actually now just starting to go down. Who you heard was Bilbo Baggins. And he has eczema. So he's out here and giving me a hard time. But it's okay. All right, my darlings. Now that I feel like ordering something, we better do something else. I want to tell you what I've done. Well, not me. Well, yeah, me. I received, oh, what do we got here? Why is this happening? Let me see. Let me see. Then I'm going to tell you all because I've got to get all this together, you see. I'm losing battery in this one phone, and I don't know why, because I'm not using it. And I don't have any apps running. But what I got today was a gift of the Ghost Talker Pro. Now, what does that mean? Well, I don't know. I think it just means that it's got a little EMF thing, and then it's got a little indication that it can give us an idea when something else is around. So I'm going to change my background. We're going to say goodbye to Chloe right now. Goodbye, good girl. And I'm going to get in the mood for some EVPs. There we are, my friends. And there we are. There we are. So, thank you so much, Christina. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my darlings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so happy that you're here. Look at my friends rolling around the catacombs where I am. You see all them? Look, an infinite amount. They're just standing here waiting to talk. So, here we are. Pardon me. Company coming. All right. So let me see. And I'm hoping that my cameras and everything stay in a very good way. Make sure that it does. Oh, and they actually gave, hello, this is what I've got Kit Kats and Almond Joys on my brain, and I could not express myself. They also gave me, because what the developer, who is called Unity, gave me another app that they use. Now this one is kind of different. Zelda, do you think that the viaduct in Canton plays a role in these happenings? Maybe. Maybe. I've not been there. I don't know, but maybe. Maybe. Wouldn't surprise me. It could be corruption that has grown for so long. Yes, we did hear about that, James. In fact, earlier I showed the announcement. Person of the Year. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. We might be able to do that. We might be able to do that, reaching out to Enrique. That's opening a complete door, isn't it? If the cake comes with Tom Hanks, oh, you can have Tom. You can have Tom. He's all yours, my darling. He's all yours. Person of the Year, I got an invite to the gala. That's what I say, gala. It's actually gala, but I always say gala. Oh, we're fine, Deanna. We're fine. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to show you all this first one, okay? Let me get set up here because it's reflecting and I don't know what this camera is going to do. Here we are, okay? There we are. And it's on now. It may be reflecting. Let me see. I got to turn it up a little bit so y'all can hear it. Oh. Give me a second, my darlings. Give me a second. Like, I got to fiddle with this camera so you can hear. Give me a second. Oh. All right, here we are. We'll try this again. We're going to try it again. Yeah, there she's working. Now it's got a little bit, oh, you can see a reflection. It's got a little bit of, you can see a little ghost girl in the back there. Don't mind me behind the curtain. See, it makes these noises. And it'll say a word. See, it's getting ready to say something. It's different. It's different. I don't know. It's different.
Dramatically.
Did you hear that? Dramatically. It was not a Nike. It was not a logo. It was not. It was not a logo. This is a new one that was gifted to me by the developer of the other one that we've been using. This is, I kind of like this one, but I don't see where the words are.
Maybe.
Yeah, see? I'm going to turn it down. It gives you a little score here. There we go. There we are. And you can hear, I like the voice. No logo. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. Okay. I didn't swipe. It just kind of went goodbye. I'm back. It's the energy sometimes, I think, my darlings. I think it's the energy. She's back. See, when you get close, it does that little, little
Beam.
Yeah. Hi, Amy. College mean. Oh, where'd you go, darling? Oh, there you are. I hope that young lady didn't go away and think that I was calling her a liar, because I'm not. It just is a thing. But, if you're watching, I didn't mean bonus. What's a bonus? So, see, I don't know. I don't know about this one. I mean, I kind of like it. Yours.
Institutional.
My cat's moving. Sorry. Please do favor, like, subscribe. Oh, hey. Aperture sponsored the gala, and Bev received an award. Aperture is testifying for the CW and getting paid. Oh, look out. To be continued. Dime. They shouldn't have taken a dime for that. Rico. And the hits just keep on coming. Kitty, stop. She's making more than a dime, I think. Pay for play, yeah. Great catch, Kim. That's right. That's better than the DNA thing. Fierce.
Interpretation.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is I wonder, could that get Bev? Could Bev get her walking papers, my friends? Could she get her walking papers? We could only, maybe I need to make another sigil. We could only hope. See, I don't know. Wait a minute. The jury is out on this one. I don't know about it. I don't know about this one. I don't know. You missed a little thing about DNA, pig DNA, and dog gum DNA. Oh. And the fact that we all want coconut cake. Yeah, I don't know about this. I mean, I like it. If you're, like earlier, I was just kind of like, I had them going, but to me, it's not as exciting. I don't know what you mean the words say. You see this little scroll up in the corner here. The little scroll up in the corner, whichever way I'm pointing here. You see my finger right there. That takes all the word, that writes down the words.
Tuck.
Tuck and run. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is one that was gifted to me by the ones that have the hand. So I thought we'd try it. It's not, to me, it's not that exciting. It's not, there's a scroll at the top, yeah. She's going to say something else. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fun to comprehensive. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, good. All right, well, let's go to the other one. Let's go to the other one. Let me change that. Goodbye, darling. Goodbye, sister. Hopefully we'll see you again some other time. All right, so now I've got about 3 or 4 on here. So I'm going to show you what I have. Since I got a new camera, I can show you. We all want coconut. That's right. Listen. If I could order, I show Smith that we've got 450 people. Hello, bakery. Yes, I would like to order coconut cake for 1,000 people because we all need at least 2 slices each. Thank you. All right, so let's see what else we've got cooking here, my darlings. I'm going to show you this other. I kind of like this other one. If I can get the cats to stop. Let me see which one I like. Oh, it's not that one. Goodbye. It's not that one. This is called Ghost Tube. And you see it's got a little thingy. I'm going to move it. It's got a little thingy on the bottom. And it says it's listening. Okay, it's calibrating. It says it's listening. Move it out just a little bit. And the words will come out. So we'll see. We'll see. I like GhostTube. Like when I go out with Richie, feeling. When I go out with Richie, let me move this. There you can see the word. When I go out with Richie, I'll use this one. It actually comes with a camera. You see here the features on the side. It actually comes with a camera. There's a group that does that she's I forget, she's from the UK. Oh shoot, what is her name? I can't think. But anyway, she does a lot for GhostTube. And she records all of her ghosty stuff and then they put it on YouTube. So, you know. Well, the coconut, I think it's just because I saw somebody on X or YouTube or X or Twitter, whatever, Twitter X, say that they were talking about, because Tom Cruise new movie comes out this weekend. It's the last Mission Impossible. And then one thing led to another, and they started talking about the coconut cake that he gives to people during holidays and whatever. And I'm like, oh, Tom, that is enough over there, big man. Almost. Let me see. Let me see. What are we doing here? My darlings, we have 8 more people. 8 more subs. 8 more subs. Oh, Rosebud, I live in the second smallest town in... Oh. Well, I don't live in a small town, but I'm probably going to have to still have one shipped in because coconut isn't a thing right here, right now. See, that this one is like, Okay. So I wanted to show you this. It's listening, but I think there's too much going on. I think it's too much going on for this one. So let me put on another one. Well, here, I'm just going to put on our regular. There we go. That's the developer. Here we are, my darlings. Now, I turned off because this white noise really, it really gets to me. But here's the pro part of this. I'm going to show you. At the bottom, you can see there's a bell, which it gives alerts. And it also, there's like a magnet that shows all about. And then up here, if I don't spill it, let me see. Hello. There, you can see how that's more of an EMF detector. And it shows that. So there we are. Let me see. Oh, going the wrong way. Shaggy, that's enough, Angel. Where are we? Hello, I'll get it, I promise. There we are. So did we talk about Mr. Burgess tonight? What a liar. Yeah, but you know what? So much energy has been spent on Burgess. Okay, so he lied. He probably cheats on his taxes too, whatever. The fact that Aperture did not push the button and say, you are gone, instead of milk toasting his, credentials and going back and what's that tell you? If I were one of these insurance companies that used Aperture as my construction is accident reconstruction. Thank you so much. I would come back at them. I would come back at them for sure. But what they're going to do is what they're going to do when ARCA comes on. Oh, our toast. Arbiter will be toast. Done. And if a stink is made about this arbiter and host, I'm going to tell you, I heard, I don't know, supposedly, allegedly, that Trooper Paul's former boss is a big part of arbiter now. What does this mean? What are we? Everybody's related to everybody. That is just, there's a name. And I'm not going to say it on here. I don't want anybody else, but there's a name for that. I mean, hello. Right? My darling Dubra, I know that Hanky continued. See? Hello. Wait, I'm pointing the wrong way. No, I'm not. Okay. Hanky will make a complete fool of himself and will continue the rest of the trial after he rests his case. Wait till he comes with claws out after ARCA. And ARCA is just like, nope, sorry, you're not going to push our buttons. You're not going to yank our chains. Forget it, pal. Wait.
Sit down, demon. Sit down, demon.
There you go. That's exactly what will happen. And then one of these days,
FBI, open up!
come on in. Would you like tea, FBI? Listen, FBI, if you want to come in and talk to me, I brush my teeth. But you may come in. I won't tell you that I'm with anyone else. I can talk to you without getting a blowout and tan.
FBI, open up!
There we go. He's going to be really in a world of hurt, my darlings. Turtle Boy had 6 of his cases dismissed. So he's doing very good. And here's the thing. 2 of them were for the pansies. I mean, the Proctor and Yuri Buchanan for their witness intimidation. You poor little things. There's a name for that too. You're standing there, you're supposed to be MSP, and you're going to let a guy like Turtle go to New York, walk down the streets of New York, and see what the people do to those who wear a uniform. And are they going to be intimidated? No. They are classless, and they only did it because they wanted to put Turtle Boy away. And I'm going to tell you something else. One thing I don't know, or what I do know, but one thing I don't like, recovery. Here we go, my darlings, recovery. One thing that I don't like, and that is the fact that Turtle Boy and Jessica, I forget what her last name is, but they're both independent journalists. Were Turtle Boy, I mean, he keeps missing the lottery. Well, who's pulling this lottery? And this John DiPietro, whatever his flippin' name is getting in there every week. So they don't want pro Karen Reed people in there to tell the truth? Because we really know that even though the media, Ted Daniel, Christina Rex, I mean, they report, court TV is absolute worst. In my opinion, they are trash. I would not watch them. Nurse Ken was on there last night, and so was that Deep Petrio or whatever his Petri dish. That's what his name, John Petri dish. Thank you, Beth. I'm telling you, that guy. And there's Nurse Kim, looking absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And I want to say Vinny. Vinny. Rat. See, look at this. A rat. Birds of a feather flock together, so do rats and mice. Oh, wait, we are mirrored. Let me fix this. I'm mirrored on here. You guys can't see this right. Let me fix this because you guys got to see it. I'm so sorry. Is that better now? I think so. You can see it. Is this right way for you now? Yes. It was fine before? Oh, on my end, it looked like it was backward. So, all right. Birds of a feather flock together. So do rats and mice. No, it doesn't go that way. It goes, birds of a feather flock together. So do pigs and swine. Pig DNA. Birds of a feather. Inverted. There we go. Inverted. Guilty as charged. Birds of a feather flock together, so do pigs and swine. Rats and mice have made their choice, and so have I made mine. That's how it goes. Yes. Normally I swap sides. Well, let's swap sides. There we are. There, is that better? Is that better? I think it is. Bravo. Now, finally, Zelda gets it, and it's the end of the hello. It's the end of a perfect day. I want you on the left. Okay. Well, all right then. All right. I love that song, by the way. Every time I hear that song, I almost cry. I don't even think that I can. Oh my gosh! Because of you, sorry, I had this outburst. We are 9,100 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You did it. You did it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You are so funny. Little Misfits, we are all ADHD. Don't switch sides on us, Zelda. You crack me up. You guys, you did it. 9,000 subscribers. Bravo. Okay. So I think what we need to do is have a giveaway. I mean, after all. Right, Kim? I am so sorry. Right? Hello. I'm a bad girl. This crazy. Wow. I'm telling you, I don't even know. That. Yeah, that. That's right. That. Well, you know what? Let's just let this go and let's have a giveaway. What do y'all think? Okay, so we're going to do 2. You get your choice of a palm reading, or you get your choice of a moon phase report, or if you've had one before, it can then be a moon reflection. Okay? Oh, I'm so sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry. It's just, hello. It's that hello. So sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. Oh my gosh. Listen, if somebody burst in here, they'd be like, oh my gosh, no, we've heard about you. Sorry. Here, do you want me to fix your door? All right. Okay, my darlings. So let's have a giveaway. Let me set it up. We're going to just let this go. Okay, my darlings, here we are. Now, wait till I get it going. And remember, no, you don't have to go to True Oracle. You can stay right where you are for both of them, okay? Stay right where you are. Stay right where you are. And I got both of them. I got both of them. So just stay where you are. You're all good. So, and then on Saturday night, we may have a True Oracle. I know we're going to have that one pretty soon. So, anyway, whoops, I hit the wrong button. You never want to hear a psychic say, whoops. All right, let me see this. It's the end of a perfect day. Here we are. Okay, we're going to keep that going. Now, here's what I want you all to do. I want you to put DNA in the chat. DNA in the chat. And I want you to, and remember, only one. Dress, look at this. Dress, thank you. DNA, only one time. If you do it more than one time, then unfortunately it will kick you out. So one time. And this is what I see as fair, my darlings, because you know what? Many of you are out. It's not fair to have, it's just not fair to have these things for, inside the US only. Everybody's got to participate. That's what it's all about. So keep going, my darling. Hashtag DNA. If you didn't put the hashtag, you can go back and put the hashtag. So you got to put hashtag DNA. Hashtag DNA. Let's get her going. Let's get her going. Let me check. We are up to 97 people so far putting it into the chat. And look at the EVP. Lots of energy. Lots of energy. Oh my goodness. I don't want to stop right now, but thank you, Karen, and I will announce you just shortly. While you're waiting on this, I may just look to see who will deliver a cake. No. So there you go. It's the end. Oh, and thank you to whomever. I haven't had a chance to look, but thank you to whomever sent me the Venmo. I'll look in a minute. Sometimes y'all send them and say, please keep me anonymous, and I'll do that. Hashtag DNA. Got to be subscribed to be in the giveaway. It is not a YouTube giveaway. It is with True Oracle. Look at this. Biology. Are we talking DNA? Absolutely. Biology. Good Belly does cake orders and delivers. Oh my Lord. I want a cake. My God, where am I going to? Hello, it's 9:00 at night. Who's going to have a cake? DNA. Hashtag DNA. You guys make me so happy. Hi, Kelly. Get into the giveaway. Hashtag DNA. We're giving away a palm reading and a moon report or a moon reflection. Oh, wait a minute. Prosciutto sandwich. Listen, that's so Italiano because my grandfather was Italiano and he would say, let's go get a sandwich. And that, oh my gosh, that made my day. Here we go, everybody. While we're waiting for DNA, put it in the chat. We can have our first giveaway. We are singing happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear prosciutto sandwich. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Way to go. Thank you for coming in here and oh my gosh, I love it. I love that. Thank you so much for that's that. I'm Sicilian, but that's not why I hate it. I hate it because it's effing delicious, right? Right? Give me a prosciutto sandwich any day. Let's go get a sandwich. That makes my day because that brings back so many memories. Really, I love it. Happy birthday, everybody. Now, did you get your hashtag code in there? Hashtag DNA. Hashtag DNA. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. Check out the biology on the EVP as we're saying DNA. I mean, could it be more perfect? Airplane. There's airplane. What do I know? Only you believe and I believe, baby. If I believe, we get by. I love that. Jessica Airplane. Got cake on the brain. You're welcome. Much love to you, my darling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. This will be the best year of your life. I know it will. Happy birthday. This is wonderful. Okay, I think we are there, don't you? Anybody? Last call for the DNA. Last call. Now, here's what's going to happen. My email, I believe, is in the show notes. If it's show notes or show notes, and or it's in the about section, or it is psychic Zelda Kelly@gmail.com. Film. There we are. That's microdots. Well, anyway. Film. Look at the energy. So DNA, get in there. Last call, my darlings. DNA. Come on now. DNA. All right. Last call. We're getting ready to draw. Film. It's probably a video. Film at 11. That's good. Probably a video that another one that has been hidden away by Pooper Proctor. All right, here we go. We are drawing now. Last call. Here we are. Boom. There it goes. West Virginia salt and pepper. Woo! You are a winner. Congratulations. Now, what I want you to do is email me and say you either want a palm reading or you want the moon phase. Either way, send me your birthday. And if you want a palm reading, you send me whatever dominant hand. So if you write with your right hand, then you're right-handed. You send me that one. And I want you to send me a palm that looks just like that. Somebody sent me a palm the other day that, it was like, hello. Send me a picture of a palm that looks just like that, okay? And make sure you get a little bit of this bracelet down here. Send me that. Regret. Oh, boy. And do that. So either one, sacrifice. Yeah. Regret, sacrifice. That's very true. Congratulations. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Now, my darlings, We're going to have another one. Are you ready? Are you ready? I need to I don't want to do DNA again. We're going to do another one. All right, so let me think of what this is going to be. Oh, this one's easy. Are you ready, my darlings? That's what you put in the chat. And if there are any feds in the chat, you're not disqualified. You're not disqualified. If you're a fed and you're in the chat, you may enter. You're not disqualified. We're just hoping you show up at a particular place in Dedham, Massachusetts, and in Canton. Thank you. Expedition. Keep putting it in there, my darlings. I got to beg out just for 1 minute. Give me a second. Hi there, I missed you. Okay, my darlings, more fed. There you go, my darlings. Keep on, keep on. Keep going. Last call. Come on. You guys, I'll tell you what. 9,000 people. Well, I guess I'm going to have to get a bigger SUV to be hanging around with each and every one of you. There we go. Now, one time, got to put it in there one time, or it'll kick you out, and you don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss it. Listen, you officers, thank you so much, my darlings. You officers that are associated with this fine organization, there you go. West Virginia salt and pepper, let's go. Last call. I see some people are still coming in there. Yeah, thank you very much for your service. I'm going to tell you something. We can be proud of our feds because they are number one in the world for hostage negotiation. Extent, you see? Look at that. I love it. All right. Oh, we've got some more people coming in. Come on, we got to get it. Almost last call, my darlings. Almost last call. It's the end of a beautiful day. I've known more women FBI agents than I have men. You know, they can be scary when they want to be. Sweet Caroline. Oh, no, Sammy. No, Angel. No. Oh, here we go. Now it's going to start. No, Angel, you cannot come here. All right, let's have a drawing. Let's have a drawing. Here we are. Get ready. Last call. Last call. Here we are. And here we are drawing. Oh, I love it. I love this little thing. Oh, Therese. Is that Therese there? Oh, I thought Auntie BB. I thought that was going to be you for a minute. It just hung right there and then boom. Now, my darlings, you may enter. No, Sam. Look at the fan. Oh, the fan? Is it the ceiling fan? Congratulations, my darlings. Congratulations. You may pick your prize. You can email me. It was almost Aunt BB. It just was. And it just like, boom. You may pick your prize. And there you go. So, and I have a person who wants to just sit in front of my way so I can't see. Okay. Way to go. Way to go. No. I don't want any cats around me because they have their flea. All right. Hi, Sammy. Here we go. Congratulations to you, my darlings. And for those of you who don't know, this is Sam. I pay her rent. I pay her. She's my landlord. I pay her. So there we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And keep subscribing because I'll tell you what, when we get to 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to invite attorney Melanie Little to our stream. Even if she can stay 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to invite her because we just love her. And she's an empath. Don't know if you knew that. That's why Sam Miami, that's right. That's why that's why she gets very involved with these cases, and that's why she's so very good at it, Sammy. See, this is what I don't like is, let me just sit on you and just lick, because I've had some stuff. Conditions. Oh my gosh, I just dropped in to see what condition my conditions is in. Oh, what condition my condition is in. Can't sing tonight, but that's okay. There is no verse. But there we are, my darlings. Now let's see what this EVP has to say. Love that color. Thank you. It is a mixture. The lipstick is a mix of two types of pinks. I just mix away. Did you see thunder really bad in the area? Oh, with Karen lives. I'm in town right next door. The gods are speaking for Karen. Oh, wow. We just need to get going for the JFK just for the karaoke. That would be amazing. Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I would do it. I would do it. Oh, there we go. I would do it. Definitely. So, sit down, sister. Kate. Who's Kate? Well, and for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be on Calling All Beings Saturday night at 7 p.m. And their show is about an hour. I'm so looking forward to it. I cannot wait. Oh, that Kate. Crusty? So, but their show is about an hour. And then, when they're done, we're going to come back over here Saturday night and we will be live after that show. So we're going to have a lot of fun too. And if we can get True Oracles, so if you'll all do me a favor and get True Oracle up to 4,000 sleep. Yeah. Get True Oracle up to 4,000. We'll have a very nice giveaway. So please do me that. Please do me that. Oh, Amanda. Amanda, light up my life. Yeah. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. The giveaways are over. There's a nor'easter on the East Coast. Lots of rain. Oh, you know, I miss New England in the fall area, the fall time. Oh man, I loved it there. I love it. Ice and rain. Oh. Okay, my darlings, I'm ordering something for my son. And maybe a little something for me. Nothing crunchy, though. I learned my lesson. I ate something crunchy not long ago. Holy mackerel. People sent me nasty messages. You are crunching in the microphone. Oh, I didn't mean to crunch. I didn't mean to crunch. Are you talking calming treats, taking? Oh, I'm sorry. That's not for me. Okay. So let's see. Yes, how dare I? Some of us like the crunch. You know, it just depends on the mood. Oh, yeah, the swallowing with Mel. Please. You know, sometimes people just don't realize how hard it is to have a show like this. When I heard Will, the Glare, get on his stream one night and he said, I don't know what the big deal is. Just get on and stream. Will, not all of us are as cute as you and can just jump on at a moment's notice. I mean, it takes a little prep. All right, so here we are. Sis, oh my heck. I don't want the cats up around my neck. I am a night owl. Score. I am a night owl. What do I want? Oh, I know what I want. I'm going to just have a little snack. And then who knows what's going on. And then we're just going to really never leave home with snacks and water. Yeah. Got to have snacks. I'm a snack. And you know, I used to cook. And now fix me a charcuterie board with pickles and olives and meats and cheeses. And give me a fried egg sandwich. Even the score. Yeah, I think they're keeping score. No, Sam. I think they're keeping score. Wendy's Frosty and Fries. Oh, that's a good one. It's been there for a minute. I love to cook, but I'm so busy because Gina, thank you so much, my darling. Look at this little orange baby that Gina's got. Orange. I love little ginger oranges. Yeah. I love a fried egg sandwich and a side of cottage cheese. Listen, give me cottage cheese. Take me on a picnic. Give me cottage cheese and a boiled egg. Hello. I'm yours. That's basically the way it works. I'm there. Birth. That could be talking about the Empress card, the birth of a new beginning. I believe that's coming. That's coming, the birth of a new beginning. I'm a yellow tomato person. Let me get this, or my son's not going to eat. And I'm laughing like it would be a funny thing. Oh, I've lost so many cats in the last 5 years. Okay, my darling, I'm going to answer you just a minute. Let me hit the buy button. Let me hit the purchase button, and I'm good. And then I'm going to answer you. I want a garden so bad, and I just can't have one where I am right now. Okay, we're all set. Next thing you know, they'll be knocking at the door. Here we are.
FBI, open up!
Oh, I thought it was DoorDash. Face. Okay, wait a minute. I've got to take this down. The next word is face. Hi, sissy, mommy's girl. This is Sam Miami. She's a mean girl, but I love her. All right. So now I'm going to say this. Why won't the CW test any of the McAlbert's DNA against the results of the clothing if it could hear them? It's already in their possession. Some things are better left unsaid. Ribbon. Ties a yellow ribbon. If it could clear them and it's already in their possession, why isn't OJ's family screaming about it? Because they want Karen to pay. It doesn't matter to the family. And besides, Jen is a local. Jen is a trusted source. Jen is a local. So that is the reason, because they'll believe Jen because she's not from Fall River. Plus, you have to have a court order now to get that DNA. Bev won't give a court order for those people to give up their DNA. That's okay. They don't need it. Because this is all gonna, my darlings, this is going to be, stop now. This is going to be zero, right? Zero chance. Oops, sorry, I do this the wrong way. Zero chance. This is going to be a beautiful, beautiful gift for all of us when the defense gets up there and does their thing. Because we will watch them unwrap this nonsense. Kelly, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm going to tell you something. I've been around 100 years or so, and when any time of a police officer something bad happens, the whole police community shows up. It's sickening to think that there was one across the street. Nobody came out of their house. Dash, that's right. I ordered DoorDash. How smart are you? Nobody came out of the house. Okay. And this careful thought is someone who has followed closely from the first job, but based on the trial alone and how it's going, I really, okay, you run out of room. Think 80-20 chance Karen gets on the stand. I hope she does not. I don't think she has to. But the thought of her getting on the stand, oh, the prosecution would annihilate her, and Bev would allow it. I would not if I were Karen. That would not be good. It would not be good. Karma will come. That's right. Oh, he thinks they're resting Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I would say Wednesday at the absolute latest because it's Taco Tuesday and Bev may have to like shooshed out of there very quickly and maybe get a prosciutto sandwich. I love that. Oh my heck. Take me to New York, to Cat's Deli, and to these other places that are up there. And yeah, Spy. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I know poor people. Exactly. Exactly. That's what it is. It's DoorDash, my darlings. It's DoorDash. Dash here. Dash away, dash away. DNA is a ribbon of 4 enzymes. That's right. What is it? Carbon, hydrogen. I forgot. It's carbon, hydrogen, and 2 more. My brain's not on, but you're absolutely right, Bent. Bent Hook. I'm on a first name basis with you. I'll just call you Bent. You're absolutely right. It is a ribbon coming from the human side of it rather than the defense strategy. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at this energy. Oh boy. Baby. Baby game. It is a game. But it's a sad one. It is disgusting, Kelly. It is disgusting, Angel. It really is. No, I don't underestimate her. I don't underestimate her at all. I think that she is a powerful force to be reckoned with. But at the same time, I'm not going to underestimate the system that she is going up against because look, every turn she has taken and only needs one slip on the stand or in court, and it's detrimental. I hope she does not. I hope she doesn't. I also don't like the fact that she gave these interviews. Oh, I don't think it hurt her, but I don't think it helped. Okay, my darling. Okay. Listen, I would have to carry a huge big backpack because, man, get me up there, get me the green plats and the chicken salad. Oh my God. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Anything they do now with this crazy case that they had with all these experts, what expert? And experts in lying. But hello, that goes with the territory. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Born a Hawkeye. Her attorneys have likely already done mock juries with her to determine if she could testify or not. Likely not. Yeah, because Karen is so good, but she comes off strong. And the one thing, just that little clip of how she mocked Peggy. Now listen, I get that. I'd be mocking her too. But that doesn't look good in front of the jury. And that's the whole part of it. I I believe, I totally believe that she's going to come out of this okay without testifying. They want her to. They will annihilate her. And I don't think, and the judge will allow it. And there's not too much they can do about it. Kim says, I'm watching The Recruit on Netflix or Netflix. It's about a CIA lawyer. Oh, I bet I like that kind of stuff. I like those shows. That's right. It's the twist and shout that they'll be doing. I can't tell. I will listen. There are some things that coming away from this trial that I will do and say for the rest of my life. Oh my goodness, we have been live now for 2 hours and 27 seconds. Baby game and Hank is the head baby. I have a little thing that Mark Betterow, a clip from Mark Betterow that I think, I don't know who he was on. Oh, he was on with Defense Diaries. And boy, he let it go. He let it go. Oh, well, let me see. Let me see what I can do. No, I don't want that one. There we are. It should beep now. It should beep, everybody. No, she could not do more on the stand. Right. But you know what? That's why she's been giving the interviews, because she wants to tell the truth. And boy, they have just twisted it horribly. Pretty much, Kim. Pretty much. That's a good one. Pretty much. Maybe. Wonder if retired Detective John Peters gave Karen Reed some info. Never know. I'll tell you, the one I'm really enjoying watching now is Carl Steinbeck, aside from all the other attorneys that I'm watching. My gosh, I think if I watch any more attorneys, I was actually happy today that there was no court, because I will tell you this, somebody's mailing and I don't know why. Oh no. Okay, so anyway, I can tell you this. I was happy. I was able to clean my carpets and do all kinds of things. It's like, my gosh. They did. They definitely clipped those interviews to gaslight. And you know what? The media certainly didn't help her. I mean, they clipped it for views. That's all they care about. They didn't care that this woman is facing life in prison. They clipped it for views. Let's be careful what we put in the by chat, please, because I get in trouble. That's okay. Don't worry about spellings, my darlings. Listen, we live here. We live. Nobody's perfect, and especially hello when you have nails. And oh, took my ring off. What the heck is going on, Zelda? There we are. Thank you. I do too, Erin. She is a straight shooter. She knows. I hate that the defense stipulated to allow these cops in. Should have made Hank call all the witnesses together. Can't really make him. There's no way you can make him call a witness or not. It's his choice. It's the defense has their own, and the persecution has their own. I'm watching Stepmom. I need shows. I've been trying to watch Handmaid's Tale. I just can't get into that. I don't know what it is. Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Thank you. Why is this even coming up? Karen is not going to testify, and she doesn't need to. Amy. Yeah, that's right. Stop. Technically, Karen is testifying through these interviews. That's why she doesn't need to take the stand. Defense playing it the whole would be, yeah. I'm scared of her taking it. That's enough, sissy. That's enough now. I'm reading you guys' chats. I love it. That's right, Erin. It doesn't make sense that she would go around screaming that because she didn't. Steak. No, not for me. You can have steak. I think so too. Anyone but Bev's grave concern. I think they're going to really put things into perspective, because one thing I do know about this defense is they will pick their battles. In order to win the war, you've got to pick your battles, and you can't pick everything. And see, that's what Hanks tried to do, and then midstream came back and tried to pick more. He changed the outlier of the battle. So I don't know. Carl is amazing. I made one comment there on his, and he laughed so hard. I've never seen him laugh. Carl is good. He's amazing. And the comment was, I think Saul Goodman could do a heck of a lot better than Hank Brennan. And he laughed so hard. But I loved that show. Better Call Saul. And what was the other one? And now they're like 10 years old. Oh my gosh. Karen had a $200 steak the other night. And I think that is yeah, why not? Why not? Is she not supposed to live? I see all these people. Breaking Bad. Thank you so much. Thank you. I liked Breaking Bad. I think, Shona, that they're going to be able to skirt around that and be able to say something to that effect. They're not going to this time. Believe me, I think the defense really knows. God, somebody's come up to my door. It scared the crap out of me. DoorDash really dashed. Envelope. And the envelope, please. Hey, Zelda, how about... Aw, hi there. Look how pretty you are. I love that hair. Hey, Zelda, how about a meet and greet? I'm going to work on that. After things are calmed down, I'm going to work on a meet and greet. But I need to have a mini-me or something because things are getting... Oh, I know I am. I have been allergic to cats for years. I've been, but you know. Now I need more tea, John. Right, Amanda? Right? CW can use clips in lieu of Karen's testimony. Yes, pardon me. But my darlings, I'll tell you what. I believe that they're going to have so much with everything that's going on. Believe me. My darlings, there's food on my step. And my son, I'll be right back. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Sam and I will return. Letta, Pita. Give her the letter, Peter. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me mute because I'm going to be rattling. Hold on. Let me mute. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Glance. I'm reading your messages. I saw where there was somebody in Canton, and I saw a picture of him. And I'm just praying. No, please, I don't really want anybody else's creator stuff in my... But I understand, but no. Thank you, though. Undergraduate. Oh, yeah. Hello. Is this Mr. Burgett? Burgess? Shannon Burgess? The undergraduate degree? Is that what we're talking about? The lie? That's who it is. Tip. Here's a tip. Okay, tip. I love it. Give me a second. I got to see where my... Okay, we're good. Hold. Hold on. Nothing's the same. Tell me why I feel this way. Life wouldn't be worth living without you. No, ma'am. Hold, please. That's right. Hold on. I can't eat with you here, Sammy. No way. The letter in the envelope was I love that song. Santana. No, Sam. Oh, if looks could, I'd be down under. No. In a minute. In a minute. Hold on. I saw come another chat that Auntie Bev just got a judge of the year. Yeah. Person of the year. Person of the year. We all saw it here. And it's my understanding now that Aperture supports that. So is this some type of conflict? I would hope. Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy, got rice on you. So I think that is the case. Burgundy Burgess. That's right. Oh, bless you. Wow, that's nice. It should be if it's not. And I'm sure that the defense is on this. I think they're going to be filing some motions. It just feels like this. Yes. It was a sponsorship of the event, which means they donated and they paid. So could this be why she didn't? Because I'm going to tell you, I would file a mention and a motion to recuse those that testimony from these people. It is a conflict of interest. I'm not a lawyer, but I think the rumor may have some truth to it there, Rosebud. Who's Lucas? Tell you what, my mother was born in Lucas. Yeah, they sponsored this event. I wonder if Shannon Burgess was a server. Her phone just had a seizure. Anyone else see that? Did it? I didn't see it. His new job. Maybe he's a server. Maybe Shannon Burgess is learning how to say, "Would you like fries with that burger, sir?" Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe he served at the banquet last night. Maybe that's why they had to get him out of there. I did. And we actually played it on the last live. and I posted it here. I think it's absolutely stunning and it's beautiful. I love it. She is so talented. You're right, Rosebud. I believe, in my opinion, that he was a fall guy. And I'm going to tell you what, I'll bet you donuts to dollars. Hank knew this. If the defense can get the information, so can Hank. Thank you, Kelly. If they can get it, so can Hank. You noticed, did you see yesterday's senator? Did you see yesterday when Hank had a direct? Oh, wow. Hello. Anyway, during his direct with that Dr. Wolf, Adam. Yeah, Adam has got some things to answer for. Malicious cup. Oh, that was good. But he went through this doctor's pedigree like it was, he didn't do that with Burgess. Getting good now, isn't it? Adam Lawley should be held responsible for many, many things, in my opinion. Not a lawyer, but just common sense. Oh, wow, the glass cup. Define, right? Stop. Said Senator Adam Malicious Cup define he is really going after something. Yeah. Yeah. Karen says that Lolly is in it up to his eyeballs with Meatball. I believe that. Lolly has some things to answer for. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Corridor. Is that the... Pardon me, I'm talking with my mouth full because I'm so excited. Is this the corridor that Higgy went down at the police department? What about that? Why are we blurry now? Okay. Sally Port, absolutely. The corridor with Higgy and his black-soled shoes. I still have not gotten an answer as to what size shoe, pardon me, is in evidence and what size shoe that John wears. Trap. Oh, so it's okay. I don't have pop, but I had some pintos beans and cheese. Pardon me. With and then I have some little Cinnabons. And I'm drinking water because I'm cutting. I'm with Will. There's something about those shoes. I want to know. I want to know. No, you can't have any, Angel. I want to know all about those shoes. I gotta tell you what, I haven't said anything about it. My gosh, you guys, you have plenty of water, plenty of little foodalies. Calm down. I haven't said anything about it. But if you look at limb, well, your arm, my darling, if you look at Microdot's video, you might see it because I did. Look at about the 13-minute, 40-second mark and watch when Higgy gets in to drive away. It looks like a paranormal event happens behind his Jeep and goes off to the right. Now, you might want to see that. I don't have the equipment to download it and slow it down and do what I need to do. So I wrote to Richie and said, did you catch, is this a paranormal event or is this just something that my brain thinks is paranormal, which it does. The defense allowed a lot because then they can bring it up in their gig. Did you see that, Amanda? Jawbone set up a trap. Listen, Violate. Jawbone's got her own that she's got to chew off her to get out of the trap. I know, Camilla. Oh, good, Amanda. Yeah, I think Jawbone is she's gonna have to pay a price. Because here's the thing that they want to do. Supplies to, I'm trying to say it carefully, supplies to cover up things. They should put them both together. Gina, my darling, you be well, honey. Sorry, I'm talking with my mouth full. You be well and have a good night and some great cuddles. Thank you, my darling. And I got your email. There's not any one thing. I just read constantly. I read all the time. I have over 700 books on my iPad. I read constantly. That's pretty much what I do. Good night, darling. Thank you for being here. Look at this. Don't be dainty. Just stick the whole thing in your mouth, Zelda. Okay. Good night, darling. Hi, Lena. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, darling. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Well, I'm already sitting here with my pajama bottoms on, my shoes off, plowing down the beans and rice, eating some of these little cinnamon things. Forward. Really? Well, I don't know if you heard this, but the story here's a story about a lovely lady. The story that I heard about that night and that John shared a little bit with me, because see, here's the thing. That all went so fast, he doesn't have a clear recollection. So, from my understanding, when all of this was happening, Higgy tried to pull Chloe off, and Chloe turned on him, and he ran out. He ran away or stepped back or something. That was my understanding. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. If you guys like the red Solo Cup merch, Kurt with Uncivil Law has the best red Solo Cup merch that I have seen. In fact, he even has red cups that look like a Solo. It is funny. They are very good. That's right. We're informal here because we're family. Listen, if we were all together, I would be sitting here with a huge, big charcuterie board. I can't talk because my mouth's full. Informal. Look at, there's a word coming out. Charcuterie board. I would be telling priority. That's right. I would be telling stories. We would all be laughing. We would all be eating, and we would be comfortable. And we would probably be talking until 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because I have stories. I've got stories. I got to say this. When I go on calling all beings on Saturday night, that poor man, if he asked me to tell a story, look out. But on the other hand, she's happy tonight. All of them, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun to have a slumber party. Like one of those church lock-ins. But on the other hand, Zelda, also you saw shadows in the courtyard. Jaws, I did. They were behind her. It came out from behind Jen, went around her, and then across the prosecution desk. I had to see that a couple of times. Oh my gosh. Own. But own. If you say it, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh. But own it. Karen, do you work at Joann's Fabrics? Because I always wanted to be a librarian, but the kind of librarian that works at the big libraries, like at Cambridge. And I always wanted to have a bookstore, and I always wanted to work. I love Sally's. I mean, yeah, Sally's Beauty. Hello. And I love Joann's Fabrics. Oh gosh. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. Love it. I'm a sewer. I love to sew. Yes, when she first took the stand at 2:27 in the afternoon is when I saw that. And that she hesitated. It was almost as though she cut. Yeah, see, it was almost like she recognized it. It was a hesitation. I love Sally's. If you know, you know. It was my dream job. Now at 62, I have to figure out what I want when I grow up. Hey, listen, I'm still figuring it out. My son asked me the other day, he said, Mom, what are you going to do when you can't do this anymore? I said, I'll be under the ground because I'm going to be doing this until I absolutely can't do a thing anymore. Sewing and reading is my zen. Cloth World, chain that became Joann and still stuck about 30 years ago, waiting to see what becomes of sewing in USA. Success. Zelda John wants our attention. We've got, he knows. He knows. Sometimes what I've realized is that we can't all be like focus on him because it's too much. And when we can talk and the energy can just kind of like make, then he likes that. It seems like we get more out of him. We are a motley crew, aren't we? We certainly are a motley crew. Those hand marks. Who saw on Jawbone's face? Some kind of crusty. Yeah. I noticed that. And they kind of communicate. So it could be that, they're trying to get a few things. I'm going to tell you, I'm very happy that I posted that sigil when I did. Because it seems to be done. Oh my gosh! Kelly, would it be okay if I emailed you my made-up Karen testifying story that I created in my empath head? Yes! Yes, I don't know why, but I just feel like I need you to see it. It's too long to type in YouTube. If not, I understand. Honey, send it over. Thank you so much for your generosity. And you didn't have to spend $20 to ask me. But that, and who were we just talking about? Who? Who were we just talking about?
Sit down, demon. Sit down, demon.
Shut.
That's my son. I had to have a recording of him because anytime he ever gets mad at anybody, instead of saying be quiet or shut, he doesn't. We don't say shut up. He'll just say shut, as in shut that down. See, we got his attention.
Demon.
We got his attention. You're welcome, Kelly. Thank you. I'm excited. I can't wait to read it. Please do. And don't forget to the winners decide. That's right. They have to decide. The winners of the drawing tonight. I will love that, Kelly. Thank you. Please email me. Let me know. You get to pick your prize. It's either a moon phase or reflection, or you can have a palm reading. So that'll be good. I'm going to tell you the exciting things. True Oracle is absolutely growing, and it's because of you. This week, I'm going to be posting the June forecast for each zodiac sign. You're going to love those, so I'm excited, and I even got a new deck of cards. Like I need another deck of cards, but I do. Most people buy jewelry and trips, not Zelda. Evil is right. See what I mean? If we just kind of, he does this. Evil. Evil. I love to say it. Evil.
Sit down, demon.
Oh, my email is psychiczeldakelly@gmail, honey. psychiczeldakelly@gmail. Till ancient foe, I am a reader, doth seek to work us woe. His craft and power are great, and armed with cruel hate. Beth is a Sag. Hello, Sag. Oh my gosh, that reminded me. Kayla. That reminded me of the, I don't know why, Bowery Boys. Anybody here remember the Bowery Boys? Satch and Slip? They were my Saturdays. Libra. Nice. Sing an opera? What do you want to hear? Italian or French? ATCG, okay, is the enzymes for DNA. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, my darling. Moving boxes. Virgo, Scorpio, look at you guys. Taurus, well, you're going to love this because this is going to be good. And this is my first time in a while putting these out for True Oracle. So I hope you love them because I'm going to be working today and Saturday on them. And then Saturday night, I'm going to be in the cab. And then we'll be here. Italian, please. I'm trying to think of one that's Good. Italian. I'm a Pisces. I'm trying to think of an Italian one that I want. Let me tell my son that I'm singing so he doesn't feel he has to call 911. Oh, I know what I'm going to sing. All right, French. Oh, no, Italian. Here we go. I thought I knew. Let me think of one. Boxes. Okay, John. We're singing a duet, you and me. Oh, mi bambino caro, io nacevo. Oh. Io nacevo. Hope on the Vadorela, Cicina, Anamnore, La Dancena, There you are, my darlings. Oh, look who's here. This is, who are you? Oh, I thought you were someone else. Who are you, Angel? Oh, this is Scooby-Doo. Just think of Phantom of the Opera. Gosh, I sang it the other night and I forgot it. I remind you of Snow White. Oh, I know. Hello. That's funny. Admission. We'll charge admission, John. You can be my crowd control. How's that? Thank you so much. Thank you. John's going to be my crowd control. He's charging admission now. Oh, that's so sweet about Christina, about your little... Should we do a French one from Carmen? We can do a French one from Carmen. How much, John? Yeah, how much is the admission, John? Should we do French? Carmen? Would you like to hear something from Carmen? Someone going to admit guilt? You know, I think so. I think, oh, no. I think so. I think there will come a time, and maybe somebody already has. I'm kind of getting that idea that maybe French, Carmen. I think someday, but after this is over, because they want to see what's going to happen with Karen first. And then, because the tide of the battle will turn once she is acquitted, it will go downhill for the bad actors. They'll be crazy. So she's purring like crazy. She's got eczema so bad. Thank you. Okay, how about a Frenchie? Près des remparts de Séville, chez mon ami Lilias Pastia, j'irai en cela si que d'Ilbore di Manzanilia. J'irai chez mon ami Lilias Pastia, oui, mais tout est cela se dit, fais les faire si fort de dos. Donc pour me tenir compagnie, je mènerai mon amour. Il dit je l'ai mis un peu dans ta oui, negalato da dozena, vedere con abadate, dopo la bella sime, sine, viva me, j'ai la malheur, vive le baron, mais le pronto. Vous arrivez au bon moment. Je ne querrai pas de vente. J'arrête mon ami le vent. J'ai le pour civil. J'ai le mépris, les postures. That's the cats. J'ai them. Oops. J'ai donc rêvé la sigue d'Ilbare di Manzanilia. Ra la 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 tra la 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 la. There we go. I'm singing about wine. That's all they sing about, wine. Come and have some wine. Thank you so much. Thank you. You see the cats. They're circling. They love the singing. And so that's what all the shaking is, because everybody was wanting to come up and shower me, which they always want to, where they sit and they look at me and say, Mommy, what is that noise? Hello. No more. You're going to get down. Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. He is good. That's right. His love endures forever. That's right. Yeah, my opinion, the feds won him and said, look at your target. Then he flipped to help. Yeah, pump. Pump up the volume. Pump. All right. Enough. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are so cute. Please stop, everyone. There was a Fed agent, and I think his employer intervened, in my opinion. I think so. You're welcome, equal parts. You're welcome, my darling, along. You're welcome. Everybody, you're welcome. Person of the Year tells me the state of Massachusetts powers that have been approved, what she is doing. Well, if it's true that Arbiter, can you guys please, if it's true that Arbiter has been making some donations, that ain't nice. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Christopher. Oh, I know a Christopher. But I think this is Christopher Albert. Low comps in mass for Bev to win that. Yeah. Your cats have tails. I am used to no tail. To tail cats, it surprised me that your babies keep in view for so long. Yeah. Sam is sitting right here because she's mad because Scooby got her place. Albert, yes. Cat's Gone Wild. That's it. That's it. Pizza. Resisting arrest, my darling. Healer, doctor, pump, nurse, blood pressure cup. Yeah. Is this? No. Oh, wow, right? I agree, Amanda. Oh, cook. Well, that's something I don't like to do anymore. Better late than never, right, Leah? Hi, darling. How are you? Come on in. So I have to cross paths with you. Aw, you amaze me every time you're on. I'm 10 years older than you are, but you like music, sewing, singing, you name it matches. Well, you know what? I love that. Thank you so much because I love that too. Thank you. I think that we are kind of an age where, you know, those were important things back in the day that we young ladies had to learn. And then, boom, not too many young ladies learn how to do that stuff anymore. You know, I had a mother and a grandmother that were excellent at everything, cooking, music, everything. And then went to school, and then we would have, I was in 4-H, but I mean, cooking classes, home ec, I mean, that's what it's about. Chair. Somebody needs to get the chair for this, I think. Don't you think? There you go. Oh, let's be careful what we say in the chat, my darlings. Age of Enlightenment? Yeah, I think so. I think so. And collect the survivor more than once. Yeah, you can. My son got his monthly. There's a survivor benefit. They give you a one-time thing, which is nothing. They call it a burial benefit. Wow. Hello. What are we saying here? Already. Wow. Compelling. So somebody already. I love that, Grandma Rain. I love that. When I was in the corporate world, I made all my suits and I just wanted them to fit nice. I couldn't find any, and I'm not going to spend $1,000 for a suit. Compelling, Christopher Chair already. Compelling is right. Absolutely. I learned, Gramir, we made our own patterns. You did the measuring of everything, and then you make your own patterns, and you make them out of a very sturdy. I mean, we used to use lightweight cardboard like shirt boxes and make our patterns. I remember learning to make gentlemen's suits. Yeah. I love watching those videos on in the UK about these tailors making the suits. It's just so fascinating. I believe that too, Kim. Yeah, compelling closet. Somebody's hiding. That's what I'm getting. Somebody is hiding. He said that they put him in some place that was dark. Oh, my angel. That study is the second one. They said that they put him, or he said and they put him in a dark, cold area. See, this happened so quick that it's just hard to, I mean, he's not going to know the details as much as the person who did it. Which is more than, let's be careful in the chat, my darlings. Well, which is more than one person, in my opinion. In my opinion. I got both. The first time I got was a remote viewing, and it was just very quickly. One moment I'm asleep, the next minute I get wakened up and go into the hospital ER. And from there we kind of went backwards, and then we went forward again. So he was showing me some different things and different elements. The thing that I remembered the most, I think I know who it is, but I can't name it because I don't know. And, oh yeah, that's right, Ben, is that he showed me that he was laying in the hospital, in the ER. He had already been pronounced, and he was alone, and he had his socks on. And that's when he told me that his socks were not his. And I noticed that they were upside down, that the heels were on top of his because they would look too small. And then I saw a trooper come in with his back to me, and John was laying in front of me with his right arm. So I was on his right side, and this trooper came between me and John and was patting his arm, just like patting his arm. And just stood and looked at him and then left. And when he left, I noticed John was standing across the room in the corner and pointed to his clothes on the floor. So that was it. Oh yeah, I'm sure she was surprised. I'm sure she was. He may have gone in through the door or through the garage door, but he ultimately, in my opinion, because that's what he showed, was screening, was in the basement. I didn't see him doing anything. The MSP, all I saw was a flat hand patting, like on his arm, and that was it. And then he walked out. There was not another person with him. He walked out, and that was it. The middle door has a screen. Okay. I think she panicked for a moment. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I made a video on Christmas Eve because that's when it happened, and I thought, I've got to make a video. I don't think that he put DNA there because he's not going to put any dog DNA or anything there. I don't see that. I think he was checking for something, as in, I don't know. But he could have left DNA, that's for sure. But he had a blue glove on. He had a blue glove on, so he wouldn't have transferred. No, he had blue gloves on when he did that. So there would not have been any transfer of any DNA to his arm. They still have it, Dara. They still have that evidence. But these ridiculous people like this John, the Petri dish, on court TV says last night that, these 80 some steps that John was outside and he was walking around the flagpole. What asinine things. Oh my gosh. Joy, if you missed the beginning of this, from my understanding and some research that I've done, and it's been sent over to the defense team, it's not only me that has found it. The pig DNA seems to be a secondary transfer. The first was mentioned in court by a DNA forensic investigator very, very briefly, that there was a keratinized DNA cell, which is gum tissue, but it's not human gum. It would have been transferred from a dog. And the pig DNA would be what they call a secondary transfer. Isn't that amazing? To me, it's just amazing science. It's just amazing. I want Petrie to explain why it appears he was taking photos of the jury on his phone, right? I want that too. And I want somebody to tell me how it is possible for John to get up and then be injured by a 6,000 or 7,000 pound SUV and doing all these pirouettes and gymnastics in the yard. And his arm is tore up. He's messed up. John DePetrie says that the top of Karen's, the spoiler came out and hit John in the eye. But how, during all of this fiasco, how did John, during all this fiasco, take his phone out, unlock it with the Face ID, and then who do you guys think we are? Who, that to me is so much more insulting, that these people think that we're so stupid that we're going to believe this sort of thing. I mean, just because some of those people do, but this is just, it's factually and forensically impossible for that to have happened. Period. There you go, Elizabeth. From the mouths of babes. My daughter is a gymnast, and she said he's too big to do all that. Right? No, but it's true. She is 10, but it's really funny when we watch Trooper Paul, right? Bless her heart. Ramir says, no broken bones, no normal injuries as found from a car. My friend's father was in a bad way after being hit. John was nothing like it, right? Right? And then they want to talk about raccoon eyes. Please. What gave him the skull injury? Doc, tell us that. What created? I have my theory, but Doc, Beard, 10:34. You know, why do I keep thinking tonight is Saturday? Because I've got to get up and work tomorrow. I know they are, my darling. I sure hope jurors are catching on. Hard to see that they would. If they're sitting there and laughing and making jokes, but they know that this is a joke. To be honest, my ex was hit by a pickup going 35, and how he was flipped. It was crazy. Yeah. I mean, John wouldn't have just done this little ploof. He would have, that 24 mile an hour in reverse. But this is the part I want to ask for Arca. How long does it take to, how many feet does it take to achieve a 24-mile-an-hour stretch from where they said that Karen was to where John landed? How many feet does it take? I mean, that would almost have to be 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds almost in order to get to that speed. I know you know what I mean, not 0 to 60, but I know you understand what I mean. Sit down, sister. Haslong, opposition. That's right. Your body would be like a pretzel, Little B says, or something like that, right? Zelda the Bolo guy in Canton has a gray beard. Oh, okay. Okay. Warner Hawkeye says the CW and Bev took a big risk giving tours a 5-day weekend. Did they think it would help? Now I've got a question. How many of you really believe that these jurors are going to stay off social media and not watch? I mean, if you turn on the talkie tick, it's all over there. If you turn on the Book of Faces, it's all over there. And if you turn on the Tubes of You, it's all over here. Do you really think that these young people are just going to say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, I can't sign into all of these because, well, no, 0 chance is right, absolutely none." And do you really think that they're going to go into court? Well, Your Honor, yes. As a matter of fact, Friday night I did watch this, and Saturday and Sunday I watched this. But you know, Monday I spent the whole day down the rabbit hole and blah, blah, blah. No, they're not going to do this. It's everywhere. They can't. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. They cannot. They can't control that. Yeah. Here's something. I really think that this long weekend was for the defense. She used the holiday as her excuse to give Alessi the time he said he needed and to punish the defense by working over the holiday. I don't know. I think they're ready. I mean, you saw him. You saw Alessi. Where is my darling here? Oh, I had to. Let's see. Where you saw Alessi. He came back up at Shannon Green, and this whole timeline thing, they already knew it. They were ready. Thank you. I'll make sure I read it, Angel. I'll make sure. Thank you. Why hasn't Higgins' vehicle been mentioned at Fairview this trial? It's because the prosecution doesn't want to mention it, but I can pretty much tell you that the defense will mention it. Pretty much. The Alberts had a pool and then they filled it in, but I can tell you there's nothing there. That's already been looked at as far as I understand. And the fact that Hank cannot pronounce Robert Alessi and he keeps calling him Alisi. Do you just not want to go, Hank, come here a second. I got something to tell you. Oh, sorry, Angel. That's what I would be doing. I saw somewhere that a Lexus of that type can't go over 17 miles in reverse, something to do with a regular train. When I did a little video on it, it's called the Lexus 570 Enform, ENFORM. That's the little black box. There are what they call regulators. It's almost impossible. And quite frankly, let's take this another step of the mile. There's that little thing, that satellite thing, I think that she has in this, that is like the OnStar. If she had an accident to this magnitude and hit someone, first of all, her rear view mirrors and everything else would be flashing and going off. Her airbags most likely would deploy and see, her airbags would deploy, and this would be a marked crash in the Enform system. Plus, whoever runs the satellite, which I'm sure she had, would get on the phone and say, Miss Reed, we see that you've had wie geht's du? Was ist los? That we had who's the German immigrant? That she had hello. This thing that goes, hello, Miss Reed. Our inform system has noticed that you had an accident. Are you okay? Right? His orbital was broken, right? Hi, darling. Look at you. The red lipstick that I love. I adore you too, Miss Patricia. Thank you. Hanky is finished. After this trial, do you think that he's going to be... He better stay with the DA's office. He better stay. Natalie the German. Yuri was Yuri... I thought Yuri was Ukrainian. I mean, I thought he said German and then Ukrainian, so I don't know. Yes, Melissa, it is like OnStar. Like OnStar. Yuri is Ukraine, I believe, yeah. Oh, hi. Yeah, no, we're just chatting. We're just chatting, but I'm about ready to shut it down because my devices and my devices are getting a little on the warm side. And, I keep thinking it's Saturday night because I'm here with you all and I've got to work tomorrow. And then we do have a Saturday night at 7 p.m. Now, I will leave a link to that show in the community tab and I will be announcing it Saturday so you don't miss it. And then when I'm done over at the cab, I will be coming back here and doing a live stream. So there you go. I think it's on Court TV, maybe. I have a GMC Denali. I can't back up quickly, and every sensor goes off quickly. Right? What did this Shannon Bird, does he think that, does the prosecution think that turnip truck I fell off of on the farm backed over my head and left tire marks? Are they that? I mean, hello. Do they think that no one else has a luxury vehicle? That you can't? It's physically and forensically and factually impossible? These people. I don't think that she was really rehomed. Because she was gone that morning before they got there to find John. I think that was it. All new Lexus has a safety. Oh, this is on BB2. Anti-collision built in. It automatically brakes if it detects something in the camera, even if the person doesn't react quickly. Defense needs to bring. I'm sure they're going to bring all of this up, and I'm positive that Dr. Wolf. I mean, look, ARCA knows. Think about this. ARCA knows that they are fraudulently, I can say that, that's my opinion. They are fraudulently, not ARCA, but the Commonwealth, trying to put Karen away. They already know this. How do they know this? Well, because they were working for the feds, and it was the feds who recommended to the DA, Morrissey, and Lawley, and David Yannetti, and said, you don't have anything. We recommend this did not happen as an accident. We recommend that you not bring charges. And he did it anyway. How do you like those apples? Even though it was recommended not to. Since when is it okay to do that? Well, since when you decide, because I'm going to tell you the other reason, in my opinion, I feel that they are waiting. because look at what happened to Matthew Farwell. The state of Massachusetts has still not brought charges against that man. So he would have gotten away with this. If it weren't for the feds and Joshua Levy, he would have gotten away with it. So that's why I think, because I'm going to tell you anything, hello, sissy. Anything, that's right, it was Joshua Levy that said no. So anything that happens to these bad actors are going to have to happen by the feds, because it's my understanding from our legal beagles that unless they get Morrissey and they replace him with someone, there won't be state charges. Just like with Carrie Roberts and Jawbone Jen. Well, do you think they're going to get any type of silent? That's right, they're going to keep silent. Do you think that they're going to get any type of perjury charge for lying on the stand and lying in front of a grand jury? That to me makes me sick. Think about this. So that means how many people have actually gone in front of a grand jury and lied to get charges? Oh my heck. So I think they'll probably try to get Meatball out of there. I do not see him serving another term. And when they get Meatball out of there, look out. Whoever, because see, here's the thing. They can think now that they're getting away with everything, but they get Meatball out of there. Oh, forget it. All bets are all butts. All but dials are off. Whoever, if they're a person of good standing, will make sure that there are charges. Absolutely. Shanman going to be in trouble with the Fed court? I don't think so. I don't think they're going to do anything. It was almost a civil litigation type thing. I don't think it was criminal. I don't think they're going to do anything. All they have to do is say, "Oh, it was a mistake." Oh, well, we didn't know. We thought so. I mean, hello. I've been pursuing my doctorate since what? 1985. Hello. So I don't see that. Let's see. Meatball, we have to wait. I don't think we're going to have to wait. I don't think we have to wait. I think this is going to be hello. And oh, now don't fight. Gosh. Sammy is such a wiener girl. All right. Oh, my darlings, we're going to have to roll because it is not Saturday night. And I keep sitting here thinking like, hello. That's what you get for taking orders from a meatball. He says, "Bye, se meatball." And trust me, I've been there. I've been there too. Listen, I've seen corrupt prayer. Thank you. We are going to leave it there. No, let me take a look. See where you are. Where are you? Porgy, don't let him. I don't see it, my darling. It must have either gotten buried. I don't see it. I'm looking though. Prayer is the best thing we can do. Prayer is the best thing. I don't see it, darling. I'm sorry. Brace. Yep. Brace ourselves. Thank you, my darling. The next time you're going to see me is on the cab. Pardon me. Living on a prayer. There we go. Oh, my God, prayer. Yeah. I'm sorry, my darling. I did not see your. But I'm going to tell you, I think this is a good place to leave it. Brace ourselves. Prayer. I do have, there you go. Dirty deeds and they're done dirt cheap. I do have that, my darling. I'm going to leave it again. It's in the community tab. I'm going to put it again there on Saturday. Medium. I'm a medium at large. There we go. We can say that. How's that? We will say a medium at large. Thank you so much. Everyone, thank you for your generosity. I got 2 Venmos tonight that are just so much. Thank you. And I want to thank you for getting me up over 9,000. We are on the way to 10,000 now. So I am more than ecstatic. More than ecstatic. Okay. Oh, let me see. She's asking for prayers and just said prayer. Okay. Oh, wow. Isn't that amazing? Of course, my darling Irish. Of course. Of course. Thanks for letting me know, Aunt BB. Thank you. Thank you again to my very awesome mods. Thank you for True Oracle for putting up with me because, hey, now look for, I'm going to be making those soon. Look for those Zodiac for June. Saturday is coming. It's a holiday weekend, my darlings. I want you to rest or relax because concentrate. That's right. Because it's going to be here soon enough. Tuesday. I will tell you that I may stream live at the closing arguments and then at Verdict Watch. I may do that. So we'll see. We'll see. I might just go live and Verdict Watch. So there we are. So my darlings, there we are. All right, my darlings. So we're going to say goodnight here. Don't say another word. See, I do this and then it says, oh my heck. Oh, I've got to do another one. I got to do another one. We're going to say goodnight to that. There we go. Turning that off. Good night, my darling, lovely friends. You guys are the absolute best. You put up with all my little shenanigans. I mean, we have to laugh and we have to sing and we have to do whatever, right? And it's going to be great. How long before Verdict Watch? Well, Amanda, what they will do is they will, the defense will present their case. They will rest their case. Then they will have closing arguments. And then from there, the jury will get their instructions. And then that's going to be it. My God. And you know what? After she is acquitted, we will still be here. We're still going to be doing our thing. I mean, we'll probably do what we can to get some. Oh, don't say anything to me now. We'll probably do what we can to get some EVPs from Enrique. There's many things that we can do. So I want to thank you. Love, big hug. Oh, who is this? This is Scooby again. Big hugs, big loves from all of my gang to yours. Stay tuned, my darlings. I would love to come to Vegas. I want to come to see Zach Bagan's Haunted Museum. So until then, find a coconut cake or an almond joy. Think of me and I'll be thinking of you. And I will see you all very soon. Hang tight because here comes the outro. And thanks again, my darlings, for everything you do for me. I appreciate you so much. Here we go. And have a good night. They'll tell you the facts are clear, but the truth always flickers between the lines. In every shadow, there's a secret that refuses to stay buried. Clues hide in symbols, and sometimes even fate won't show its hand. voices echo not just from the living, but from the silence they leave behind. I'm Lady Zelda. This is Seeing Crime, where what's hidden doesn't stay hidden for long. Until next time, keep watching.